it's the Dice and welcome back to the channel where today I have a speed build for you guys. This is a Scandinavian family home that I built for my Growing Together series that I have on the channel, which if you're interested, a link will be in the description. But yeah, this build, I had so much fun doing, and actually, this was my first time building with the stuff that comes with Growing Together. So everything was new to me. I hadn't watched any videos on like the items and stuff, and I'm not gonna lie guys, the stuff in this pack is really nice. As you can see, the exterior had already been done. Like, I'd already done the floor plan and stuff beforehand. Actually, I did it before the pack came out because I knew it would literally take me forever to like do it in the video, so I just did it before the pack came out and filled the inside and outside of stuff that came with the new pack. I did use quite a lot of like different packs, I will say. However, if I saw an item from a pack that I hadn't really used much and I wanted to use the item, I wouldn't use it because I hadn't incorporated that pack into the build yet. So I kind of kept it semi-simple. I actually don't know how many packs I used. Probably a lot. I'm sorry. I do want to try and do more like base game only builds or base game and one pack builds. But anyway, let's talk about the build. So I incorporated a lot of different things. I made this place very family focused. So there's lots of color. I don't usually build with a bunch of color, but the main themes for the interior are like green and yellow, which is kind of out there. Especially for someone who doesn't build with a bunch of color. But yeah, I think it turned out really cool, the yellow and green. And I added a lot of like child elements into the build. So like in the living room, there are activity tables and toy chests that your kids can play with. There's even like a toddler slash infant slash child play area in the kitchen. So while your sim is cooking, the kids can be playing in the little play area, and you can baby-proof the gate so they can't leave, which is pretty cool. We've got how many bedrooms? There are 5 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms I turned into an office. But if you download the house, you can change that room into a bedroom. So technically there are 4 bedrooms, but you could turn the office into a bedroom. By the way, if you would like to download the house, my origin ID is in the description. I also have put the shell on my gallery page, so if you want to just do the interior, the shell is up, so you guys can download it and decorate it yourselves. But what was I talking about again? The bedrooms. So yeah, there are 4/5 bedrooms. We've got, I think, 3 bathrooms. One of the bathrooms is a shared bathroom between the 2 like children bedrooms. So there's a child bedroom on the left, and no, the child bedroom's on the right, and then there's an infant nursery on the left. And in the middle, there's a shared bathroom. So there are 2 doors that access that bathroom. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched 90210, but in the like main house, I forgot the main character's name. What's her name? And she has like an adopted brother. I can't remember anyone's name, but in their house, I remember they had a shared bathroom with 2 doors, and I always thought that was so cool. So I kind of took inspiration from that and put that in this build, and it turned out really cool. Okay, now we're currently in the living room. As I said, I added a bunch of like elements, like childlike elements in there. And you can see the green sofas. We got green sofas. I don't think I've ever like built with a green sofa before. I actually really like the shape of those. It's so different, but it's kind of like contemporary modern, which is my type of style. I love building stuff in that style. I never build in like Victorian or like suburban homes. I don't know why. I just gravitate towards modern builds. I find them easier. Some people don't. It's crazy to me that some people find modern builds harder. They're like the easiest for me. Anyway, I'm putting stuff on the shelves right now. I do wanna like get rid of some of the stuff on the shelves for when I play the game, especially in the office. I put up some fake degrees on the wall, but I do plan on taking those down and replacing it with my Sim's actual degrees. So you guys could do that in your games as well. I can't remember if I put photo frames up so you can fill them in with your Sims photos. I actually can't remember. But anyway, one thing I find really difficult in building in general is the garden. I don't know why gardens are so like they're not complicated, they're just, I just find them hard. Like, to me, a garden is grass and a tree. I don't know what else he put in there. I tried to do something different. I really wanted a fireplace in this build and I couldn't fit it into the living room. So I put it outside. I made a whole section. It's like a sunken into the ground section with a fireplace and some sofas. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the back garden's probably not my least favorite, but the bit I struggled with the most. I did add like a camping area. I was gonna put tents outside, but then I remembered we have sleeping bags now. So I put a bunch of sleeping bags underneath this little roofed area, and your sim or your child sim can have a sleepover and they can camp outside under the stars, which I think is really cool. I haven't tried the sleepover social event yet, so I'm really excited to give it a go. There's also like a barbecue area, a dining area, you know, typical patio stuff. I just didn't know what I was doing. But like the structure of it, I was just so confused. I don't know why I find it so difficult. Oh, and there's also a tree house at the back as well. So your sim can build a tree house for their kids. I also wanted to fit in a hot tub, but then I thought, why would a hot tub be in a family home? Like that can happen. But I don't know. I didn't feel I wanted to put it in, but it just didn't fit with the build, so I left it out. Moving on to like the kitchen slash dining area. I think that area is probably my favorite. I just really like how the kitchen came out. It's so pretty. It's the green. I put green counters in and it just looks so cool. I don't know if I could ever do that in real life though. Have green counters. Do any of you guys have green counters? I feel like that's kind of abnormal, not abnormal, but just not common. And if you do, kudos to you. You know what? People who have like purple living rooms, like they have purple wallpaper or something in their living rooms, I aspire to be like them because that takes a certain level of confidence and like risk to do that. Because purple, like that rich purple, that can really make the living room seem smaller and like darker. But I've always thought that it is so cool. I just couldn't do it myself. I don't have the confidence for that. So if you have a purple living room or something, I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to have that type of confidence. Okay, we're currently in the play area. It's a really small play area. I didn't want it to be too big because they have their bedrooms. They don't have to take up the whole dining room. But yeah, this area is really cute. It's just open. I put some like stuff on the wall from the werewolves pack and that tree that comes with growing together. Oh, I love that tree decoration thing. It's so cute. I even put a dollhouse so children can also play there. So as I said earlier, that place is accessible to children, infants and toddlers. Something else that I added in one of the bathrooms is the sneak out window that comes from high school years. So when your child ages up to a teen, you can sneak out of the house. I also put the ladder down and I've play tested it. I'll actually show you guys in game after the speed build. I'll show you guys everything, how everything works. But yeah, I've play tested everything, so everything should work. I didn't even tell you guys what size the lot is. The lot is the 40 by 30 lot. Currently in like the base save, there's a family that actually lives where this house is located. So you're gonna have to boot that family out and demolish their house. You could also like put this on any other lot, but the lot that I built this on is the one on the right, like the right neighborhood, the top home. I don't know if I'm explaining that right or well. I hope I am. But yeah, it's a 40 by 30. That's all you guys need to know. It's a 40 by 30. Originally, this was supposed to be a 30 by 20 lot, but I kind of like having like some space where there's nothing there. I don't know. It makes the build look more realistic. So I don't take up the whole lot. There is some green space, but I like it like that. It blends into the world a little bit more fluidly. As you can tell, I'm just rambling. Speed builds are so difficult. Like, I never know what to talk about. I always talk about the dumbest stuff, or I try to talk about the build, but there really isn't much to talk about. Like, the build speaks for itself. You guys are seeing what I'm doing right now. So, yeah, I never know what to talk about. How you guys been? How's your day going? Tell me, let me know in the comments. I want to know everything, okay? You've been having a great week or something maybe not have gone your way. Like, let me know. If you need to rant, rant. I'm all ears. I want to make sure you guys are doing well. Check up on you guys. I feel like I don't do that enough. In this build, we actually also have like a storage area. It's kind of like the garage place. Like the car is outside, the toy car that you size up and pretend that you can actually drive. It has its own driveway, but I also made like a garage area where my sim, who like I'm playing with in the Let's Play that I was talking about, one of my sims is really into robotics. That's his whole job. He like makes robots and sells them to companies. So I wanted a space that was kind of technical and kind of like, I don't know, like a workshop. There's also a woodworking table, and I put the Christmas tree that comes with seasons in there. So when it is Winterfest, you can just drag it out of that room and put it into the living room or the dining room, wherever you want to put it. So yeah, it's kind of like a storage area. There's also the Christmas decoration box in there. And there are suitcases, which, let me talk about these suitcases. I wish they had more of a purpose. Like they really don't. Like, I know it's cool that when you have a sim stay over, they come in, they have their own little animation and they carry their suitcase in. But once it's in your home, it is just there. Yes, you can plan your outfit with it like a dresser, but you know how in Discover University when you have a roommate and they bring their own stuff and they set up shop? I wish that like when you have someone stay over, there's actually stuff in their suitcase and you can open it so it has its own little inventory and see what they brought. How cute would that be? Or like they set up shop where they're gonna stay, even if it's just the living room and they don't have like a bedroom to sleep in. They just put like a flower pot down on the coffee table or something. I don't know. It would just make it feel like a feature that has more of a purpose. Because as of now, the suitcases, they don't really have much of a purpose. They're just there. They're just there for decoration, really. And there's a whole animation for it. Like the Sims team put effort in and made a animation for it. But anyway, we are currently outside in the garden. I've kind of already talked about the garden, really. There's not much else to say, but I tried. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you think, like, what you think of the build. I do want to improve my building skills. Sometimes I like look at like the YouTube shorts and I see these builders using like the tool mod and making these incredible creations, and I'm just like, how? Like, who thinks of this? It's insane, some of the things that the Sims community comes up with. Like, I'm trying to get better. I'm always trying to improve. So if you guys have any feedback, do let me know. I'm always open to it. I think it's really important to always try and improve in your craft, no matter what it is, to keep like one-upping yourself, keep leveling up. So, yeah, let me know if you have any critiques. I'm all ears. Also, I've actually been meaning to ask, if you didn't know, we're actually getting another expansion pack this year, probably closer to Christmas. They like to do that. They usually do an expansion pack around November, December. So the last quarter of the year. What do you guys think it's gonna be? I actually have an idea. Well, I really hope that it has something to do with vacations, something to do with hotels. Honestly, I kind of hope that that comes in a game pack form instead of an expansion pack. I don't think we need a whole expansion pack about hotels and owning a hotel. I just don't think we need a whole expansion for it. A game pack would definitely be better, but that's the only thing that comes to mind when I think of an expansion pack. Like, what else do people want? Oh, bands. But I kind of want bands to be a game pack as well. I don't think these things need a whole expansion pack. And if I'm being honest, if we're on this train of being honest, I think that high school years and this pack should have just been one pack. I don't think high school years had to be its own thing, because now that we have this growing together thing about family, teens kind of got left out because they have their own pack for some reason. Like, why does a whole life stage have their own pack? Like, that's something that I think about often. Why do teens have a whole pack about themselves? Oh, I also want more careers. I feel like this pack didn't come with any more careers The high school years one came with like the streamer thingy, but those are only side gigs, which I kind of wish they did add a whole career for that. That would be really cool. Like you can become a professional streamer, or like what was the other one they added? Like a trendy person? I don't know. I didn't finish that Let's Play. But yeah, these 2 packs could have really been 1 pack. You could have even thrown in private school in there, which I definitely wanted. I thought it would have like come in this pack. Children and teens could potentially get into private school. I think, was it The Sims 3 that had that, or The Sims 2? Or maybe both of them. I don't know. But I think that would have been cool. I feel like there's a lot missing in this pack. Like, don't get me wrong, I am really enjoying Growing Together as a whole. But if it's like the ultimate family pack, there's some stuff missing. Let's be honest. Like elders, they have more to do, but they're still boring. Children also have more to do. You know what? I'm not going to talk about children because I haven't properly played with them yet. And before this pack came out, I absolutely despised children. They were so boring. In my opinion, one of the most boring life stages by far. Like, I literally dreaded when my child aged up, or when my toddler aged up into a child. But I haven't played with children yet, so I don't have any opinions on them right now. But I'm pretty sure, like, the key features that they have in this pack is, like, they ride bikes now, they can have sleepovers, and they can lose their teeth, which they actually can't do because they took that feature out because it's broken. Round of applause for the Sims team. How did you take out a whole feature? That's crazy. Imagine paying for something and one of the key selling points just isn't in the pack because it's broken. That's actually insane. I don't think I've ever seen that before. If I'm missing any other features for like new features for children, let me know. I'm pretty sure they don't, like there's still a lack of substance there, in my opinion. But who knows? We might be getting a child expansion pack. Like we got a teen expansion pack. Now let's get back to the build. I really went off track. Let's get back to the house that I'm currently building. So I actually added a laundry room, which laundry stuff, that pack has been buggy for ages. Sometimes the washing machine and dryer don't work. The clothes will be dirty, then you put them in the washing machine, and then it says it's clean, and I'm like, which one is it? But I did add it into the build. I kept the baskets in one room, because I know some people like to put the baskets in all the bathrooms, and then when your sim has to do the laundry, they go around to each bathroom collecting everything in a hamper. Now, that's realistic. That happens in lots of homes. But, like, in game, it's kind of a nuisance. So I kept all the baskets in one room, the laundry room, and there's 2 sets of dryers and washing machines. So you could do double the laundry. In the master bedroom, which is on the 2nd floor, they have like a whole like mini corridor inside of the room, which is so weird to say. Like, who has a corridor inside of their bedroom? Rich people. So yeah, their bedroom branches off into like a corridor that leads to their walk-in wardrobe and their bathroom, their ensuite. They also have a balcony. I actually forgot to mention that. There's a balcony. I didn't put anything up there. I think I put an easel because I wasn't sure what your Sims, like in your game, if you decide to download this house, what they're into. You can literally put anything up there, some yoga. Oh, yoga would have been a good shout, actually. But we're getting closer to the end of the speed build. As I said earlier, I'm gonna pop into game and show you guys how the house actually looks when you're playing. I really enjoyed building this. I don't build often, but when I do, it's just so therapeutic. There's something about building. I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel good. Fun fact, I was actually gonna like speak while I build. So it wasn't gonna be a speed build. I was gonna talk through everything and like build in real time. I didn't realize how indecisive I am when it comes to choosing objects and like small stuff like wallpaper and flooring. Like it takes me forever. If I didn't cut it out, this video would be way too long. I wonder, how long does it take you guys to build a house? I'm very curious. For this specific build, it took me, how long did it take me? I think it took me like 5 or 6 hours. It took me a long time. I had to take a break, go get some food, and then come back and finish it. Yeah, it took me a while. It always takes me ages when I build. And imagine me having to do the exterior as well on the same day. The exterior alone took me like an hour or two. So altogether, this build took a massive chunk of my time, but that's just how builds are for me. So yeah, let me know how long building takes you. Depends on like the size of the house, obviously. Like a 64 by 64 lot is taking me a good week. Like it will take me a week. That's why I don't build on massive lots like that. Maybe one day, but like not anytime soon. I would need a lot of time and focus and energy to do that. And people who build on those large lots regularly, I don't know how they do it. Like some people are just, they just have like superhuman abilities. How? Anyway, off topic again. Let's jump into game and let me show you guys what the house is looking like in game. So this is what the house is looking like from the outside. I think it's really cute. If we go inside really quick, we've got the front entrance here and then the living room, the yellow and green theme going strong. We've got a corridor down here that leads to, oh, this is kind of awkward. There we go. So this is the guest bedroom. It's nothing special. You can turn this into a child's bedroom or a teen's bedroom or another office, all up to you. And then at the end of the corridor, we have like the storage kind of workshop area where the robotics table is and the handiness table. What is that noise? Is that like a child making so much noise? Jeez, just go to bed. I made these kids so I could play test the infant nursery, which here it is. It's really cute. It is gender neutral. Who's this? I'm not playing with this household, so these pop-ups need to stop. Yeah, the infant nursery is super cute. We only have one changing table. I was only able to fit one, even though there are 2 cribs. And then this is the bathroom with the 2 doors I was talking about that connects this bedroom to this bedroom. So this is the child's bedroom. And I'm not doing a great like job at touring this. The parents' master bedroom is very minimalist. There's not much in here, but it still looks cool. And then we've got the walk-in wardrobe and the bathroom around the corner. Really, really nice. I didn't even finish with downstairs, the kids play area that I was talking about. And then we have the dining room and this beautiful kitchen. I actually really, really like this kitchen. Outside, we have the barbecue area and the seating. So you can have like family gatherings or whatever. We've got a bar here as well, so you can hire a mixologist. You step down and then you have the fireplace sitting area, which is pretty cool. And then this is like the back garden with the dumpster. We've got a chess table, the sleeping bag area for sleepovers, a sand pit, and a climbing table. Oh, and the tree house is over here. Totally forgot to show the office. I actually really, really like this office. I love the color I chose, the blue. But yeah, this is the house. I hope you like it. Oh, the laundry room. I forgot to show you guys the laundry room. Pretty simple. Oh, and by the way, the sneak out window is in the bathroom. So the bathroom that joins the 2 rooms, the sneak out window is right here, and you sneak out and climb down this ladder. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe if you're new. Remember, if you want to download the house or the shell, my origin ID is in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.